Okay guys, so this new video, it's gonna jump around a little bit. I started out showing the flat tire. I don't know, for whatever reason, every trip, or at least most trips that I take, you always have an axle bearing going out on these trailers that I purchased. Once I fix the trailers, they're fine. So it started out with a little axle. You see me fixing a trailer axle bearing on the side of in the Walmart parking lot. Then it moves on to, as I travel along, I go through certain passes, and I seem to be just ahead of the snow. Snow catches up to me, get ahead of it, comes back to me. So you see the snow coming and going. The cold and the snow just was relentless. But in the end, I finally made it to Fort Collins. We've got the boat set up. We put it on the lake, enjoyed the lake for a couple of days. Our friends have departed to Hawaii, which we will go again at some point. And you just see the video just kind of continues on. From there, we're going to continue up to Washington, and you'll see the next video after this one shows us kind of just traveling along, camping in the boat, using the boat as a boat camper. So enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. It's 44 degrees out. I was doing 25 miles an hour up the hill, and I want to beat the truck up. Taking it nice and easy. And at nighttime, it's freezing here. Look at all that snow. This here is Wolf Creek Pass in Colorado. It's a very scenic valley and a pass, and this is Sweet Pea going over it. A waterfall over there. Still snow on the mountaintops.
Those are people on the sand dunes walking. Let me show you how big they are. That's pretty big. You zoom all the way out. Oh, right here. So here I am in the Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. I think this is called Pinyon Dunes Campground or something like that. Pinyon something. But there's the sand dunes in the background. Really big. You can drive out to them. The campground itself is very nice. It's quiet. And that's what it looks like. Well, I was driving north, and I have to say, the trip ends here. I'm not going down this mountain with all this snow sticking. Nope, sirree. I'll keep you posted. Yep, this trip is on delay. But I'm at an RV park and I got my heater going. Got all my comfort stuff going. Gonna kick back, do some internet shopping, watch the snow accumulate. Oh God. This fucking shit is crazy. Well, let's get it undone. Fuck this shit. Going back to Mexico. This is, what the hell does this shit? Crazy. Just climbing out of the boat, and this cold is miserable. Oh, goodness. How do people live in this stuff? I made it to Fort Collins, my friend's house. And you can see the snow is just coming down. But I have revamped my heater here with a little door and a vent. So it works much more efficiently. A lot more heat. Insulated the tube. And I'm adding an extra heater in that hole. It's all torn up right now. So that I can have crap loads of heat. Because that shit, no, not for me. I want Starbucks, steering wheel, heat, and fishing. I'm gonna be toasty in my little boat. Hell yeah. All right, so here's Sweet Pea's Donner Pass expedition, poor thing. Holy cow, look at this shit. So the heater's still running. I left it on last night. I can hear it coming out of here. It's doing good. Let's see what's going on. Wow, it's very wet snow. This was not the trip I anticipated. Sorry, Sweet Pea. I didn't mean to put you through all this suffering coming from Mexico. Okay. So here I am on top. The heater isn't going, so you can see no snow accumulated on the roof. Of course, the solar panels, I've now installed my little braces. Those little things right there. Sits up a little higher. Of course, they're not putting out any electricity, but I'm plugged into shore power right here. And let's see what the temperature is inside. It's miserable out here. I've got it all torn apart because I'm working on the heater. Oh. Let's see what's going on in here. Wow. It's very warm in here. Let's see what the temperature is. 67. And the Webasto's doing great. Let's see how it's doing back here. Very warm. Very nice. Here's my vent down there. Alrighty. Time to continue putting in this heater. Now here's where I wrap those hoses. See, I was losing a lot of heat through here. It's really not that bad at all. Wow. What a difference. Alrighty. Back to work. Okay, Sweet Pea has finally left the cold, blizzard, miserable Donner Pass expedition nonsense. I'm in Horsetooth Lake near Fort Collins, Colorado. A little windy, about 68 to 70 outside. It was sunny earlier. And there I am, you can see all set up basically. And let me get up here, walk around with you a little bit. Hoping I don't lose the phone here. Ugh. Got my socks on, so it's a little slippery. All right. So you can see it's very windy. I'm in 28 feet of water. I got anchor chain down, it's doing great. Right here. Enjoying this Alpine, Colorado lake. It costs $20 a day to park your car, $10 for your car, $10 for the trailer. So $20 a day to use the lake. Gonna be here for a couple days. This is pretty much it. Finally, warm weather. Check this out. A little microburst just came down over the mountains. The wind is blowing 37 miles per hour. Whitecaps just formed as I was getting ready to lift the anchor. Let's see what it looks like outside. All those whitecaps out there. You can hear the wind whistling. So here we are, 35-mile-an-hour wind. Whitecaps blowing up. This all just blew up in a second. And I'm at, what's that, 1800 RPMs. Just chugging along with this nice big Torker prop here. Sweet Pea's handling this like nothing. Sunday walk. This lake has got nothing on Sweet Pea. A lot of fun actually. Watching the water just splash out. Temperature has dropped quite a bit. 55 outside. Enjoying the ride. So the winds blew 35 yesterday and the dock swung. So now they got to push them straight again before we can take our boat out.
You can see the progress being made. You can hear the creaking dock and everything. Eventually they did get it straight. It's kind of a little boring scene here for a little bit, but I'm sure some of you guys might want to see how the the state parks that our tax dollars provide fix their stuff. You can actually hear the water. The guy drove that truck so deep into the water that the fan was kicking up water. I was like, man, these trucks with all this new modern electronics. I don't know if it's so smart to drive them into the water that deep. At least not nose first. But anyways, you pretty much pushing that thing till he got it mostly straight. When the picture scene changes, this next scene, you'll see he moved the truck more up out of the water and pushed it again. And then in the next scene, I used Sweet Pea to pull him out a little bit. So let's get to that here in just a moment.
They're nice enough. It's moving.
Okay, he's almost there. This is the next scene where he's actually just using the truck. He relocated it. And he's pushing the dock a little bit more. And that soon will be moved over. And let's go to the next one right after this. And there you have Sweet Pea in idle. Just giving the dock a little bit of a tug. We'll get that thing straightened out. And instead of my 8 o'clock haul out of the water with the trailer, it turned out to be 9 o'clock. It took about that to get everything all sorted out and everything. And it was great. The lake was wonderful. I have to say it was a lot of fun being out there. The weather was beautiful. Had the little microburst in the storm. All that good stuff. And well, guys, so we're taking off from this place here, and our next stop, well, we're going to work our way towards Washington to be in the Pacific Northwest. So we're going to be land camping for a little bit. I'll throw a bunch of those short land campers videos in there. And by the way, if you go on Facebook, you can see the real-time actual, just a minute or 2 minute long. They're short videos that I just happen to throw on Facebook because it's really easy, and you can kind of like keep tabs of the progress. Otherwise, you can wait till this, YouTube one comes out, which is all of those kind of put together on this big YouTube video here. But like I said, my Facebook page is open, public, so you can just go on there if you want to see the progress we made on that. And I hope I don't hit any more snow and have any more axle bearings go out. Otherwise, there'll be a lot more Walmart stops. I would have gladly paid a repair center to fix those bearings and pack them, but they're all 2 to 3 weeks out before they can fit you in. So I got to go back to my old mechanic's ways. That's what I was, a mechanic for many years, and get my hands dirty and grease, pack those bearings and get the parts and side of the road, cussing and swearing and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, it's been fun, and I hope to continue having fun up north, and I can hardly wait to get to the Pacific Northwest and hit some of that salmon fishing and some of that beautiful Canada. We're going all the way to the top of Vancouver Island if all goes well. So you're going to see a lot of Canada this year. Bye-bye now.